I've taken today off. I've just been sitting at home. I've actually been watching Planet of the Apes today, working my way through the series, and honestly it still holds up. I watched it the first time when I was a kid, and watching it again now has been a very, very satisfying experience. I actually appreciate it as a film and not just cool monkey moment. What I wanted to do is I posted a thing on Instagram last night that was somewhat controversial, but all my artist friends really, really liked it. So I wanted to talk you through that post and then maybe give a little bit more depth onto those thoughts, if that makes sense. So this is the post. Let me read it for you. The best thing you can give an artist is your time, other than your money, obviously. As I've become more ingrained in the art scene as a documentary filmmaker, I've noticed something strange. Every time I go to a friend's show, art event, gig, or see their posts online, it's almost always the same groups of people engaging. It's other artists. As artists, for whatever reason, getting friends outside of the art community to come see your work is remarkably difficult. And I have a theory as to why. People outside of your industry have no idea how hard it is to not only create your work, but to create an effective space to display that work. Not only that, but the courage it takes to display your work to the world in a public forum. So here's the fix. Give your artist friends your time. Go to their shows, gigs, and events. Like, share, and comment on their content online. Send them a good luck message. Engage with their work. If you can't afford to or aren't willing to buy their work or fund their efforts, donate your time, pay them with a friendly face on what is likely one of the most stressful days of their year. And then I listed a bunch of artists from Brisbane that I think people should go check out. There's something that's been on my mind for a while, and it's gotten more and more intense as I've done more events and been to more events. People that aren't ingrained in the arts don't realize or don't want to realize how hard you work for it. When someone graduates from university with a bachelor in business, everyone's proud of them. They share the post on Instagram, on Facebook. They go, wow, it's amazing. This person did this 3-year-long course. But when someone spends 3 years or 2 years or a year on an art project and then presents that artwork in a show, it doesn't receive the same amount of support. There's not people clamoring all over that post to share that online and on Facebook and on social media and come to the show and come to the event and all of these things. And that's something that's really gotten to me recently. Seeing all of my friends put on these amazing art shows and these amazing gigs and these musicians that are releasing music that's just, it could be in a top 10 of all time. And it's not getting the love it deserves because the people in their life that aren't artists can't recognize the work that they put into it. And so I wanted to make that Instagram post as a way for people to share that and have their friends that aren't artists be like, oh wow, maybe I do need to put more effort into going to my friends' gigs or going to my friends' shows or sharing their work. It's as simple as sharing one of their posts or even commenting on one of their posts. Art is a weird world. It's one of those things where other artists are super stoked for you, but everyone else doesn't see or doesn't want to see your work as a positive addition to the world. But then they'll still happily go to art galleries and museums, and then they'll end up at a museum and they'll see this work from someone from 400 years ago and go, wow, that's amazing. That's like a catalog of the time. Or like they'll watch a documentary about like murder mysteries or whatever, and then not give the same attention to their other friends that are documentary filmmakers. You know, it's things like that. It's people that listen to music and love music and listen to the pop songs of the time and then don't listen to their friends' music. It's that, and that gets to me. That's just, it hits me right in my soul because all these people, myself included, put their heart and soul into their work, and it doesn't come across. So like I said in the end there, this is all it takes to fix the problem. Give your friends your time. Share that. Share their work. Comment on their work. Go to their gigs. Go to their shows. Like and share on their content. Send them a good luck message. If they have an art gig and you know that they have an event coming up that they're really stressed out about and they've been working really hard on, send them a good luck message. You know, it doesn't take much time out of your day to be like, yo, good luck. I hope it all goes really well. Sorry I can't be there or whatever. Anyway, those are my thoughts. It's just I think as artists, we need to work really hard to prove ourselves to other people that what we're doing is real, that it's a real career, job, path, whatever. And no other career has to do that. And that's difficult for me. So, in conclusion, maybe as artists we need to work harder to share our journeys with people, to make them understand that this has been a difficult path. If we have a show coming up, we should share how much work we've put into that show. If I have a documentary coming out, I should share how much time I've spent working on that. But even then, the onus is still on other people to come. And then I guess the extension of that is that as artists, we need to be self-fulfilling, and our pride in our work has to come from ourselves. Okay, I'm going to go back to Planet of the Apes. I just started Planet of the Apes 2, so I'm going to go finish that now. Also, two things. Yesterday I watched The Alpinist again, which is still a fantastic movie, and you should absolutely watch that. It's my favorite documentary of all time. Second thing, I watched 9/11 Life Under Attack last night as well, and that documentary blew my mind. It is the definitive 9/11 documentary, and it will be the one that we look back on in 100 years as the best representation of that event. So go watch both of those. Go watch my documentary. I'll link it here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.